I think it's twofold. I think you really get to know the jurors. I don't think that jurors are really honest with the judge about unpopular opinions or things that they're scared to be honest with the judge about a lot of answers. Whereas when you're talking to the jury, especially when you have other jurors who are agreeing with you, you feel more confident to be honest about how you feel. And I think that that really goes a long way because you get to know a lot more about the jury, their life experiences, and how they feel. And I think also it gives the jurors an opportunity to see that the attorneys are just they're real people. You know, when we have just the judge doing the questioning and the voir dire, um, we just sit there. The attorneys sit there. We're in a suit. We have straight faces. But when you're actually, you get to humanize yourself when you're actually doing attorney-conducted voir dire, and you get to speak to the jury.
So talk about information. Part of this process allows you to have access to information and responses from the jurors that maybe you don't have in the judge-led voir dire. Could you share about some of the information you feel you're able to glean about the panel through ACBD?
Sure. So I think a lot of it is learning about their life experiences. When you have the judge questioning them, it's, you know, the biographical questions, or what do you do for a living? Who do you live with? What do you do for fun? Those kind of questions. It's not about, okay, well, you saw this on TV. Do you expect me to do this same thing here? Because my proofs aren't going to be what TV has. Or, you know, you say to the judge that you're okay with law enforcement and you'll listen to them, but when we start talking more and another person says, you know, I really don't like, I don't trust law enforcement, I can't be fair and impartial if a law enforcement officer is involved in this, and then another person, again, they say like, well, you know what, actually I feel the same way. So the idea of, you know, tampering with the jury, or, you know, like hurting the jury pool by these honest answers, I don't think actually applies here. I think that it's actually better to have the bad answers and have people join in, or you see someone that completely disagrees with them, and then, you know, other people agree with them. So it's a domino effect of learning about someone's life experiences, not just pointed questions.
And you've completed a couple of these selections so far in Middlesex as a pilot county. Could you describe maybe the difference of how for-cause challenges with the new liberal standard and peremptories are used a little bit differently in attorney-conducted voir dire?
Sure. So of course, we lose some of our challenges, but again, I think because you get to learn so much about the jurors, you don't need all of your challenges. Both times I've done it, here in Middlesex, I haven't used all my challenges, and neither has the defense attorney. And I think that the for-cause challenges, a lot of times in normal jury selection, the judge kind of rehabilitates the person and says, well, of course you can be fair and impartial, right? And no one's going to stare at someone wearing a black robe and say, no, judge, I can't. But I think now with attorney-conducted voir dire, the second there's like kind of an inclination that, you know what, I don't know that I can be fair and impartial, generally they're dismissed for cause because of that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.